I've had a few queries in regards to running all the procedures. I think there's a bit of confusion between daily procedures, daily database updates, and the updates that I actually send out. So I thought the best thing to do would be to run the entire procedure from start to finish and put it in a video format. Hopefully that'll clarify everything. So to import the form, either you import it the normal way through Bet Selector, or you can come straight into Ppfa without opening Bet Selector, download Best Form. It's the usual format, so you check your meetings. We want Tuesday, tomorrow's races, in this case. Once that's done, now you run the daily database updates. What this does is that now the form we've just imported now updates the latest form runs in your ongoing horse form database. We'll do the field strengths for the last run. Any new jockeys, any new trainers will get added in. But for those that are getting the database updates from me, I've already done that for you. So you would select daily database updates and run that. So once you've done it a couple of times, it becomes second nature. Import the form and run it here. And that's probably the easiest way to run it through the batch updates, because as soon as you've imported the form, you just run this function and you know it's done. Now, once that is done, you now have the latest runs. And close that, and assuming that I've sent you out the database updates, you would unzip them, as is normally the case, depending on what format you use. The unzipping procedure is the same. It'll ask you to copy and replace or overwrite, whichever version. So once that is done, you then go here to A to Z, which is your indexing, all files. I untick these because I don't run any late audits. Whether you leave them ticked or unticked, it will not affect anything, and index everything. You now have all the latest information in relation to any new field strings, any jockey claims and allowances that I may have changed, or ratings that I've changed. I'm not updating your jockeys in your form. That is done via the TAB download, etc. This is just in our databases. I think this is what's causing confusion. People are thinking I'm sending it out and all your work's done. It has nothing to do with the actual race day. I'm just preparing your databases to run that on race day. So that is now completed. Now, assuming we're at race day, we go to batch updates. You now run daily procedures, and this is what is actually creating your ratings for the day. So we select tomorrow, run that. Now, if for any reason you get to the point and it starts to run the ratings and you get an error box pop up that says you have a data width error, then that means that you have forgotten to run the daily database updates, which expands the TR box to allow 3 characters so that we can go over a rating over 100. Very simple procedure. If you have done that, just go and run the daily database update function, tick that box, run the day again, and that will remedy it. And that's basically it. That is the ratings done from importing the form to updating your databases to then keeping all the ongoing database updates up to date via my emails and running the race day ratings on the day. The whole procedure's done, and there's tomorrow's ratings. It's that straightforward, and as I say, once you've done it a few times, it'll become second nature and you won't think anything of running it the same way day in, day out.